Hello. What's up, y'all? Figure I'd make a video. And then this video is about the so-called 51st state. I thought the shit was fucking bullshit. I was like laughing about it. And it's been months. I was like, oh, it's just fucking Donald Trump talking shit. And then, I got to looking into it. I'm like, it popped up again. I'm like, man, what the fuck? If I was a fucking Canadian, I'd be fucking pissed. That's your motherfucking nation, baby. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, it just kept popping up. And I'm like, man, what the hell's going on? Oh, and then this was one of the first things that if I was a Canadian, I would have shit a brick. So he's on television. I try not to watch it bullshit, but it pops up every now and then. Well, he's getting interviewed by this lady. And then, of course, the 51st state shit come up. And she asked him, are you going to invade Canada? And he said, no, I'm going to do it, economically. And that would have been, I would have been fucking shitting bricks, boy. I would have been like, oh my Lord, what the fuck? That was the red flag. I'm like, what the fuck? And then how they put Trump on the stage. He wears a MAGA hat. And then it says Trump was right about everything across the hat. Yeah, you might laugh about it, but it's like he drops Easter eggs all over the fucking place. And then it might take like a month or two, and then the shit comes like to life, and you're like, what the fuck? And okay, so Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, came. And he's in the Oval Office in the White House. And fucking, he's like, well, Canada's not for sale. Never will be. And then the fucker reaches over and taps him on his leg and is like, never say never. Just didn't even fucking think about it. It just automatically, bam. The fuck? And then all of a sudden, tariffs. All of a sudden, the auto industry leaving. This shit's real. That's just the beginning. If y'all think the fucking Supreme Court's gonna go into that shit, with the tariffs, hell no. Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No. And then they're gonna keep pressing the throttle. And a lot of Canadians know it. Some of them don't. A lot of Canadians, our economy is so intertwined. You're attached at the hip. You are. And if the tariffs don't let up, which they never will let up, it's a full-blown collapse. I'm not just some stupid motherfucker. I watch everything. And I watch everything from other countries. And ever since that shit come out of that man's mouth with his rhetoric, I've been paying very heavy, attention to Canadian channels. I know what's going on up there. The last time Mark Carney came, you had Donald Trump right to his face, right to everybody's face. We don't need your steel. We don't need your aluminum. We don't need your lumber. And the cars will be made in America. Look what in the fuck happened. The hat, the symbolization of it, Trump was right about everything. The car manufacturing is done. Donezo in Canada. And people are like, we need a deal. We need a deal. These are Canadians. There is no deal. Okay? I thought it was bullshit. I laughed about it. I'll be fucking pissed if I was Canadian. There's not going to be a deal. If it is, it's going to be some little bullshit that your government is going to be like, well, we got a deal with America. Shit. Nah. If it is a deal, it's going to be what? Okay. So, Mark Carney, Prime Minister of Canada, was in the Oval Office again. And Donald Trump shuts this motherfucker up. Just kind of jokingly, like a little tap on the leg he did about the 51st state bullshit. He cuts him off and said, the merger between Canada and America. And they all just, you know, that's the deal. That is the deal. The hat. Trump was right about everything. Like I said, they drop little Easter eggs everywhere. This shit ain't gonna happen overnight. You know, it might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might take it the third year. But the motherfucker's in here for another 3 years. And like people like here, I know how bad Canada is. I do know that. A lot of people around here don't know that Alberta is having a referendum vote. I know that. I might be like one in, I don't know, maybe 20,000 people I meet. I don't even think it's going to come to that. I think they're going to press the throttle and keep hammering. Could it become the 51st state, Canada? I don't know. Only time will tell. But it's happening. I mean, look at all the car manufacturing places that are closing because they only have 2 years to get the fuck back to the U.S. That's a lot of fucking jobs. That's a lot of fucking mortgages. That's a lot of motherfucking mouths to feed. They're going to try to break you. Break the Canadians. It's real. Like I said, I thought it was all, excuse me. You know, at first I thought it was all shits and giggles. I didn't believe it. But now I'm seeing it. Remember, the hat, the subliminal messaging that is portrayed across the media. It's real. You know, all Canadians, I wish you the best of the luck. But the writing's all on the wall. And then, like, the media, they'll talk about it here and there, but it's like, if you understand, you know, I was born in America. I've been in America, you know, probably about 98% of my life, okay? I understand Americans. I understand the media. When they don't focus on something, that's when something's not right. They will bash Donald Trump all over the fucking place. It's all it is. They will not touch the 51st state rhetoric. They've only done it a few times. Whining on her now while they're just scooping away jobs, you know, destroying everything. It's not because of Trump. It's people, especially Canadians, you know, they will not admit that you're attached to the hip of the juggernaut. And whenever that juggernaut does not want you, you know, when they can just be like, well, just become us. You know, that's just how it is. It's either you're going to be a part of me or not. But actually, I'm going to teach you a lesson, and I will absorb you, and you're eventually going to be a part of me. That's what's going on right now. Peace, y'all.